Hey guys, my name is Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you've been here before, this video is going to be a little bit different than my past videos. I wanted to talk about me moving out of my sister's place. We lived together for almost 2 years now, and I've really enjoyed my time living with her. It's been very therapeutic and it's been very healing for me. But she's moving to Denver, and I'm going to be moving back in with my dad. And at first I was hesitant, because I'm in my 30s and I just thought it was frowned upon in our society, especially to live with your parents. But I'm applying to go abroad, and if I do get what I'm going for, I'll leave at the end of July. And so it didn't really make sense to move into a place temporarily and pay rent, when I can live with my dad and save some money for what I'm going for in my life. And I was very hard on myself for moving back in with him. But it's been really important for me to remember that I'm the one who decides what attachment I have to things, and how I look at things is all from my perspective. And there's a lot with society that I don't agree with anyway, so it doesn't really make sense for me to align my values with society as my compass. I wanted to make this video because if anyone else is going through what I'm going through right now, I just want you to hear that this is just your life situation. It's not who you are as a person or even what you will become in the future. I think it can be very easy to take in other people's opinions for how your life should be or what it should look like. But no matter what age you are, you're going to need help. That's always going to be a constant. And I don't want that to be a part of my perspective, to think that if I ask for help that I'm a failure, or that I'm bad at being an adult, or that I'm bad at being a human being. I want to look back on my life when I'm on my deathbed and remember that I did more than just survive in this life. I want to know that I went after my goals and I went after my dreams. And in order to do that in this moment right now, I need a little bit of support, I need a little bit of help. And my dad and I have come a really long way in our relationship, and I'm really proud of the work that we've done. And I am looking forward to learning more about me and him and us as a father and daughter combo. I want to look at it like that, and not like I'm taking a step backward or that I'm going down a path of failure, because I decide all of those things. In this moment right now, I decide where I want to go. And these past 2 years of therapy have really shown me the autonomy that I actually do have in my life, and the power that I have to make it into what I want it to be. And in order for that to happen, that means that I need to listen to myself. And that can be really difficult when you've lived your life for others, really, just thinking about others' opinions and what they think of you. It can be very hard to make that shift to trust your intuition. I'm more so making this video for myself so that when I look back on it, I'll remember what I went into it thinking and what my goals were moving into my dad's place, which is that these next few months I live with him, I'm hoping to save money and have a good nest egg for when I do go abroad again, hopefully. And to not attach myself too much to an outcome. I feel like that's been a fault of mine. I'm very hesitant to start something if I don't know what the end result is going to be. That's very scary to me, to just jump in. I know people say that you have to take the first step when you can't see the full staircase, but that's just not in my programming currently. I'm getting better at it, but that's also something I'm working on. I think it's important to remember that you're not working on one thing at a time. Life continues, you're gonna see different experiences, you're gonna be triggered, and all of it's gonna come up at once. There's always a lot going on, there's always a lot to process and consider. But the truth of it all is that I know that I deserve more than what I have right now. And that's the truth that I'm holding on to. Whatever more means, I know what more means in my mind, I'm just not sharing it right now. But what more means to me is just more than what I have. And in reality, I've always gotten more in life, Like in the past, I've gotten more comfortable with myself, I've gotten more experiences, I've gotten more time with my family, which is what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to be more connected with them, and I have that now, and I will continue to have more for myself. I just need to work harder at it. I was talking to my therapist about it, and we were saying how I haven't really worked hard before for things that I actually want. I've worked hard for things that I thought society wanted for me. And working hard for your goals and for your desires is a very, very different energy than working hard at things that you don't even want. I'm realizing that now. And going after what I actually want is probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life, if I'm being honest. That requires a whole new mind shift, a whole new mindset. And I need to carry that through no matter where I am, whether that's with my sister or with my dad, or that's on my own. All of these tools that I've been working on, I want to be in the forefront. I want them to be my toolbox. And moving back in with my dad is gonna require me to use those tools and to remember who I am and who I want to be. That's really hard to keep in the forefront when you've been surviving your whole life. I know that a lot of you can definitely relate to this. Surviving is not the same at all as thriving or living the life that you actually want. It's a completely different energy, and it requires a completely different everything, really. Like, everything has had to change for me these past couple years being in therapy. I will continue to change no matter where I am. That's the beautiful thing, because we never know the outcome, right? Like, we will never, ever know the outcome for anything that we're going for, even though we try to convince ourselves that we do. But I honestly don't want to know that. I don't want to know the outcome anyway, but it's just the fear of not believing in myself and not trusting myself that's keeping me from moving forward. At least for me, I see all my external circumstances and connect that to who I am as a person, and I immediately start to judge myself, which causes me to not move forward, which causes me to be blocked. And I know that I'm in my own way. I definitely know that. But it's kind of cool though that I know that now, that I'm in my own way. That it's not anybody else, that it's not any other thing, it's not any other place. It's me. I am in my own way. Which means I can get out of my own way. What I am attached to means I can detach from that. I've attached to the idea that living with my dad means I'm a failure. I can detach from that and realize that this is temporary. Living with my dad is a pit stop to create a life that I want. That's important to remember, because I don't want to miss this time with him, you know? I want to get to know him more, I want to get to know myself more, and I'm taking this from the universe as an opportunity to do just that. That's definitely more freeing than thinking that I'm trapped. That feels more in alignment with who I am as a person. I know this is a rambling video, but I really feel like I wanted to get it out, and that's all I really care about. So if you resonate, please let me know that I'm not alone in this. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you for moving vlogs and for next week's video. Bye.